we got a couple sprinkles on our Table Rock camera, but really nothing beyond that as we're starting to wrap it up. We had a little bit more steady rainfall to kick off the morning hour, and then it's tapering off. We've been on and off on these rain chances, and that's how it's going to be. We're stuck in this similar pattern for Saturday, Sunday. We start to ramp up the rain on Monday, but throughout this stretch, it's going to be very consistent. We will keep the gray skies. We will keep temperature right around the 50-degree mark. I think we'll be trapped in the 50s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and yeah, we still have that period of some wet weather we have to get through. 50 degrees right now over in Branson. They're a little bit cooler than Springfield, and you can start to see on radar, this is where that kind of band of light sprinkles are just moving across the state line. The majority of people in Missouri are done with wet weather. I can't promise you you won't see a sprinkle. I can't promise you you may get drizzle, but anything beyond that for tonight is probably going to be wrapping up over in Howell County, Ozark, and Douglas. That's another area that they're starting to get some kind of pesky, annoying light rain. Not a downpour. I think that's going to be consistent throughout this forecast. A little bit more steady rain about to move into Arkansas at this time. Here's the totals. It rained, just not a whole lot in Springfield. 1/100th officially, and once you get really east of Highway 65, not really registering anything at all. You guys have mostly been seeing the gray skies that have been dominating the pattern, and heavier totals further off into the west. And I think that heavier band of moisture is going to start to shift our way over the weekend. So if you're out to the east and you haven't seen rain, really wait till later on Saturday and Sunday. Those are your better days to start to pick up rain chances. Keeping an eye on lightning. I have not seen a lightning strike. I am not expecting a lightning strike for today. I'm not expecting lightning for Saturday. Sunday during that morning hour, we could see a lightning strike, but I think that's the extent of the severe weather with this round of wet weather that is starting to come in. There is some stronger storms happening over in Texas. This is that moisture that's going to spill back in for Saturday and Sunday. They're seeing stronger weather. We just really don't have the ingredients for that at the time. We have just enough moisture, and watch how this moves. It's been really for areas further off into the west. We saw that where Springfield is about 1/100th. Joplin got about 1/3 of an inch. And this band of moisture for Saturday starts to shift further off into the east. And for Sunday, I think that's the opportunity that areas that are off into the east that haven't seen a whole lot start to get a little bit more. Not expecting massive totals, not expecting flooding, but some opportunities of rain. Here's the next big wave. We've been on and off of rain chances. I think the next big wave kicks off on Saturday in that morning hour. Once again, heavier off into the east, probably quiet the further off east that you get. And then once again to Saturday afternoon, that chance of that annoying drizzle, just like we had for today, is going to stick around for Saturday. That band of moisture starts to get pulled further off into the east to kick things off on Sunday. And this can come with some rumbles of thunder. I think that's the extent of it. We're not going to see tornadoes. We're not going to see flooding. We're not going to see hail. Maybe a rumble of thunder to kick things off on Sunday for areas further off into the east. And then we're going to wrap up these rain chances on Monday. Here's the totals. This is kind of forecasting for tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. So take what you already got for today and add this on top. And I think most places are probably going to be aiming for about 1/2 inch of rainfall. We have the soggy weather in place for Saturday, Sunday. We get that out of here on Monday. Then we really start to usher in cold temperatures just in time for Halloween. That's how it always works out in the Ozarks. We get closer to Halloween, cold weather starts to march back in. I'm not expecting our first freeze. We could possibly see that first frost once we get later into the 7-day forecast. Let me pull that up for you. Keep an eye on the lows. 38 Wednesday night, 39 Thursday night. That's an opportunity to get some of that patchy frost. Temperatures staying rather cold, 50s and 60s, with some chances of rain over the next couple days, Bailey.
All right, thank you, Matt.